Vision forms behind the veil. On winds of wonder we set sail. The blueprint shimmers sharp and bright, igniting worlds of pure delight. A sky of unrevealed horizons, where imagination's sun is rising. A sky of unrevealed horizons, a whole new world for you and me.
Hello, everyone. I am Florentin from Vision of Wonder and from BFP Imagineering, bringing forth potential. BFP, Brian, Florentin, and Phil. And to my right, I have Phil from BFP, and we're gonna do something beyond Orlando, Florida, beyond the East Coast, but beyond Disney. We are going to venture out to Vegas because this resort hotel right here, this resort here was the Mirage. The Mirage. I was really fascinated by this video, this documentary. This week I knew nothing about the Mirage other than that it's a spectacular resort with a spectacular volcano. I have yet to have ever visited Las Vegas, and yes, I'm familiar that there's a Hard Rock guitar hotel, and I'm familiar that it's taking over this resort. I know nothing of the history of this resort, who created this resort, what inspired this resort. But when I was shocked that the inspiration of this resort, this one-of-a-kind resort, unlike any, this is a resort that really created more of Vegas that we know today. And the inspiration of it, there's Disney connected to it. You'll understand what I mean when it points it out by the creator, Steve Wynn. Steve Wynn also created other resorts. Aren't you not surprised that the fire here? He also created, I think he created the Bellagio, which is there is the fountains. And he has the Wynn, his final project was the Wynn Resort. Now he did step down. He had to step down, and due to allegations, you will find out. And he also did Treasure Island Resort, and he also did the Monte Carlo Resort, which today is no more the Monte Carlo Resort, which is today is the Park MGM Resort. So I'll bring Phil up. I'm coming. There
Hi.
we go. Hi. How are you, sir?
Okay. I was just finding something that you were talking about on a previous show just now.
There we go. Tonight I'm going. This is Phil's logo. Phil's fantastic logo. With credit to him for BFP. It's a little bit different mine because I screenshotted from a video that he created, one of his masterpieces, and I decided to take the base off. So it's kind of different. It's zoomed in, but it's the same.
I still think I sent you a picture. I still believe.
Yeah, you did, but I'm sure it's way back in.
I know. As much as we message and stuff, like in chat in the group, like it's
But
This
anyway,
right behind you.
well done, well done to this, to this design. And by the way, check it out. He has an incredible. Each one that he makes is incredible, holiday themed. But I must say, your Americana 4th of July for the 250th.
Or just American.
Yeah, just actually, just American, straight America, USA.
All the great. Just all the
Salute to America. There we go.
salute to America. Just the American parts.
Yeah, that turned out really cool.
And it's kind of funny if you did watch that clip. You can see Oscar Mayer hot dogs, allegedly, and also the Kraft Heinz ketchup and mustard being laid onto the hot dogs too. It's like,
So I'm gonna give it.
that's just like too perfect. I just saw like when I watched it back, like, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give the space to you before we deep dive into this. What any first words about the Mirage? You know only 10% of the Mirage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have not been to Vegas either, have you?
No. Furthest west I ever been was probably St. Louis. I went to the St. Louis, went to the Arch, and then went deeper into town to the St. Louis Zoo, and St. Louis Zoo is this furthest west I ever been. So that is pretty much as far west I've been. Never been to the desert. Never made it past 6 miles west of the Mississippi River.
Now, do you know how important the Mirage is to the Vegas and the history, or do you not know?
Educate me.
Well, the video we're gonna go deep. We're gonna go watch, and it's an awesome watch. Do I have it here? Here we go. It's from Expedition Theme Park. Expedition Theme Park on the Close, the Moss History of the Mirage Resort and Volcano Expedition Extinct. So yes, check it out.
Oh, what the? Hey, wait a minute. What's that? Okay.
What? Do you see something?
Remember what's on the on the side screen there? Is that clickbait?
For which one?
Fast Pass coming back.
Yeah, we're not going. I'm not getting too deep in that park case.
Yeah, that might be clickbait. They might be reading some articles from Inside the Magic.
Yeah. Now, also
That's
interesting at the same time, it seems that the 1.4 billion Egyptian casino MGM is being erased from existence. It seems that the pyramid is not stable, but that's another story.
Okay, we can add on to this show about that. My goodness.
Mm-hmm. So Brian's future Jumanji dream may not exist.
Well, I hope Braylon is watching.
Oh, look at this! This is this image is this viewpoint is even better than the one. Is better than this one. This one is stunning too.
Let me make sure that I'm going to double make sure that he gets the link. I already know that he got the link, but maybe I'll send it to another group chat. Continue on.
Stunning wallpaper here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you can feel free to share the link again if our third BFP steps in.
I mean, I don't
otherwise I know we will
when
cover
you
it.
mentioned that pyramid, like, okay, that's something I've heard though. So continue on. He'll come in when he comes in.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, action!
When the Mirage opened in 1989, it changed Las Vegas forever, paving the way for the mega resort and every family-friendly Vegas attraction that followed. An icon on the Strip with its volcano erupting outside daily. Las Vegas, though, is always changing. And in 2024, one of the most famous hotel casinos in the world closed forever to become something else. And with that change, nearly everything that made it a success was torn down. While the resort is no more, its impact would be forever.
The $620 million mega resort is the first built in Las Vegas in 15 years. It commands attention.
One of the best I've ever seen in Las Vegas.
Now we can have anxiety attacks whether it's going to make any money. We haven't got through that yet. Over 2 months, Las Vegas will lose another legendary resort.
Guests are making their last memories at the first 2 Las Vegas mega resorts.
Casino owner Steve Wynn is out as chairman and CEO of the Wynn Resorts.
Las Vegas has changed, Ellen. It's the #1 family destination in America.
I remember that movie.
The idea of building a world, Walt Disney loved it. Any resort developer loves the idea of building a place that is a complete environment unto itself. And you get to be in it as sort of the central character.
To understand the history of how the Mirage Resort came to be, you really have to understand the history of its controversial creator, Steve Wynn. The lead up to the creation of more than just a hotel, but an entertainment destination, the Mirage, reveals exactly how the idea came to be, bringing together everything that had come for Steve Wynn before into one of the biggest success stories of Vegas that would change the city forever. When looking back to his first visit to Las Vegas with his father, Steve Wynn said that there was magic in Las Vegas. It was like stepping back into the frontier. Casino owners were king. They owned the town. They were glamorous. They had beautiful women and lots of money. That would be exactly what he wanted. Wynn's father had operated bingo halls, often skirting around the law, and was a big gambler. Steve had seen his father lose it all many times and had learned that if he wanted to make money in a casino, the answer was to own one. In 1967, after his father's passing, Steve Wynn moved to Vegas, working at the Vegas Frontier that had hidden mafia ownership. While Wynn would never be directly related with the mob, he was always in the same places as them. It would be another man, Edward Parry Thomas, the man considered the power and money behind Las Vegas, that would really give Wynn's push into him eventually becoming called the King of Las Vegas.
I can't imagine my life without him. So much of my career has been tied up in the things that Parry made possible.
Thomas was in charge of the only bank that would lend money to the casino industry. For nearly every important turn on Steve Wynn's rise to the top of Las Vegas, his friend Thomas was there to help with large loans and advice. Together, they convinced Howard Hughes to sell a portion of land next to Caesars. Steve Wynn turned around and sold that lot to Caesars for a $700,000 profit.
I made a drawing of a casino next door to Caesars. They said, "You'll never get approved. We'll stop you at the planning board." I said, "We'll see." The vote was 7-0, and they bought the land.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone, and it replaces 3 different chargers. This is the Ridge Magnetic Power Bank. It snaps on with MagSafe, so no cables, no guessing. 20-watt fast charging, 10,000.
Young former bingo.
Do we have any thoughts for any opening thoughts? It's almost like Eisner. Just kidding. Eisner.
He really Vegas vacation is probably what made me want to go to Vegas. But I haven't gone to Vegas, of course.
Now, what's interesting is the whole concept of his resort, the Mirage, isn't, of course, they'll have a casino in it, but it's a different direction. It's all about it's for all ages. It's family friendly. Of course, there's a period where he had to raise it only for 21 or up because it was, I don't know. You'll see. They mentioned during the beginning that, or maybe that's just to do with the opening. And it made me think about the whole design of the Mirage and that the volcano and its rainforest and all that. And it made me thinking. Because in the beginning, I don't know the reason why they got rid of the Mirage. And then I was thinking to myself, the Mirage would work on International Drive. International Drive, you don't need. There's no casinos here, but I mean, you can stun people with a volcano.
I mean, I know it's Vegas, but he wanted to branch out outside just simply just gambling. People want to be entertained, and everybody wants to know.
Yeah,
the same experience they could have at most magical place on Earth,
Yeah, and it's because of him that we have these additional resorts in Vegas that bring.
I mean,
more themed resorts.
Put yourself in more business departments, and you can make more money. People are not just going to go to gambling. I won't. You won't ever see me gamble.
No, me either. Because at the end of the day, we don't want to be broke.
Yeah. Even if I was rich, I'm not going to be gambling. No.
I wouldn't mind. I would be the one that kind of walking and taking the sites, kind of like World Showcase. Like, oh, okay.
I just want to be a trillionaire. I'm not going to gamble to be a trillionaire. No.
Actually, one of my favorite things would be just to have a hotel room with this view. Just a hotel room with this view. Enjoy the bed, and then take in the sights. Go see the fountains, and maybe just go visit the Paris and just go in. Oh, I want to check out I want to go inside go in Mandalay Bay, go inside the Bellagio, or just to go in and the Venetian. You can take a gondola, which you cannot in Epcot. So
same.
That would be my purpose for Vegas.
Same here. Unrelated. Being where I'm located, I could stay in a skyscraper in Chicago. By the way, unrelated to Vegas, some hotels, you won't believe it. I found cheap rate for the Trump Hotel. Now, they don't have a view of Lake Michigan. I don't think they have the view of Lake Michigan per se, but I think I found a rate for that hotel being pretty low.
Now had money, as well as big plans for the future.
I'm Stephen Wynn, and I run this magical place.
Using the money, Steve Wynn had purchased a large interest in the Golden Nugget Las Vegas, one of the oldest operating casinos in the city. He had found out that employees were stealing from the casino and threatened to sue Golden Nugget president Buck Blaine for gross inefficiency unless he relinquished control of the company. From there, Steve Wynn became fully in charge of the Golden Nugget. He added a hotel to the casino, and its profits had risen considerably since he had taken over. Now, it was time to branch out. In 1976, a vote passed to legalize casino gambling in Atlantic City. Within the next few years, multiple casinos opened in the city, and it would be there in 1980. Steve Wynn would use high-yield bonds, something that was fairly unheard of, to fund the creation of the Golden Nugget Atlantic City, the sixth casino in Atlantic City.
Call me Blue Eyes. And do not forget the great entertainment.
Don't you forget my towels. What does he do here anyway?
Golden Nugget Atlantic City. Only the best.
I'm lowering my ask to just $1 today. And here's why. This Senate race in Texas is likely going to be the most expensive and the most competitive.
High yield or
Have you been to Atlantic City?
No. I've been to Florida. Orlando.
Yes, the boardwalk.
Yeah, I've been... No, wait. No. Orlando, but I made it to Vero Beach. For the DVC resort at Vero Beach. And that is
but your Atlantic City experience was the boardwalk.
Yeah, my Atlantic City experience was the boardwalk. Yeah, correct.
Junk bonds came with a great risk, so often had a large interest rate. Yet with the help of the junk bond king, Michael Milken, who had been helping companies finance things with junk bonds for various projects for some time, they went ahead with the risk. Milken would later be arrested and spend time in jail for securities fraud and insider trading. He was pardoned in 2020 by Donald Trump, another of the big casino owners in Atlantic City and a rival of Steve Wynn. Trump and Wynn would often be suing and at each other's throats, competing, until Wynn donated millions of dollars to his presidential campaigns. Steve Wynn and Michael Milken's gamble paid off, and his new casino, the second smallest casino in the city, became the top earner. It was more popular than the other bland casinos in the area, as it had a unique look, making it stand out. Crystal chandeliers, mirrored ceilings, turn-of-the-century beat scenes on the walls. Steve Wynn said he wanted to create a fantasy world, an adult Disneyland, for those coming to gamble in Atlantic City, and it had worked. From the start, Wynn's company had a troubled relationship with the local Atlantic City government. Due to the difficulties and tough licensing procedures required in New Jersey, Wynn would be skeptical of the future of Atlantic City gambling and decide against making his third casino at the location. At one point, Steve Wynn compared the Golden Nugget Inc. to a pregnant mother, ready to expand, yet was unsure whether that new baby would be born in Las Vegas, the Bahamas, London, or Atlantic City, but the company was expecting. For his next big project, he would choose Las Vegas. Or I guess you could say the next baby would be born there. I don't know. I don't like it either way. He would later explain how the Mirage was feminine, but I'm not going to go into that. In February 1981, Golden Nugget Inc. announced plans to build a $300 million casino hotel on the Las Vegas Strip. The 3,300-room hotel, set to feature a 22-acre man-made lake on the Strip, would be called Victoria Bay, and set to be the largest hotel in the world.
The ideal layout in a casino would be one that, because of the aisle space and the location of all the different elements, including bars and restaurants and games, would cause a typical person to want to walk over every inch.
He said that the difficulties and experience in Atlantic City would make this a better experience from the start. Wynn said that the safest investment in Las Vegas is the biggest. When anybody does anything big in Las Vegas, it has to be done well. And this one was going to be huge. It was set to have people movers within to transport gamblers in the 45-acre resort complex of atriums, pools, marble lobbies that was stretched from
people movers.
Oh, he said people mover?
Backpatch. Oh.
Be huge. It was set to have people movers within.
Oh. Well. I watched this. I missed that the first time I watched this, so that's why it's good to watch it again.
When you hang out or watch certain people enough,
well, you know, he had his eyes on Disney, so I'm not surprised. And
yeah, like he wanted to create an experience for the adults, you know.
All right, so I need an explanation why we never got the people mover here. Shoot.
Well, changing plans and just, they no.
But that was for this resort because this resort was supposed to be the tallest in the world, which didn't happen. So
Let me refresh your memory. Is there a people mover or a small monorail currently at Vegas?
yeah, in fact, yes, they have a monorail, and it connects the airport and it connects certain stops on the strip. And did you know that now they changed the now they upgraded the trains, but originally that was the Mark V monorails from when the first monorails in Disney World retired. They brought
they got
in the beginning they brought some and they used those.
Oh, cool! They got the retired ones.
Yeah.
And
So
which I did make a prompt of retiring the current monorails that we have now, because they've been going on since the early 90s or late 89.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't know. Their design aesthetic is so iconic. I would fear that we get a different. I would fear for the predecessor.
Well, I have a show for you about that too.
Oh.
Yeah, because I asked the web what could build these, and it gave me like 5 different companies out there available, and we could go into deep dive of who could do what, and there will be an image in there that will be the most beautiful image you ever seen. Still a beautiful image. Kind of unrelated to the monorail. I'll say nothing more.
At this point, I don't know if you're able to generate an image. Beautiful. Oh, you have an image already? No.
I did this back maybe before June. Yeah, so.
He's the one that's doing potential every day.
Yeah, you see that? The tweet.
Okay, let's hear it again.
Las Vegas is the experience from the start. Wynn said that the safest investment in Las Vegas is the biggest. When anybody does anything big in Las Vegas, it has to be done well. And this one was going to be huge. It was set to have people movers within to transport gamblers in the 45-acre resort complex of atriums, pools, marble lobbies that was stretched from the Las Vegas Strip east to Paradise Road. He also said that he did not anticipate any problems with financing and said he would do
favorite atriums.
I know this is like Phil's inspiration for the Sky Tower.
Yeah, which I haven't gone back to because I got other things I was working on. But I need to see if I could add on to our little mini project we talked about for Saturday.
Do it the same way he did it in Atlantic City. By the end of 1981, Victoria Bay Casino was cancelled. The financial officers did not like the numbers, and $420 million was seen as a little too expensive for the company.
Las Vegas wasn't the place where
there's the answer.
You really got lit up on vacation. And so I thought, boy, why not bring the ideas that I'm seeing and the feelings and the dynamics of other places to bear?
Steve Wynn was often quoted talking about the image of Las Vegas, its relationship with gambling and sex, and how he wanted to create a better image for his resorts, making his resorts as far as possible from the sleazy image of the Las Vegas of the past, and that it was his job to manipulate that image to make that happen. He said no slot machines would ever be found in his lobbies. He didn't think having dancers in his hotels made the joint any more exciting or better. He believed some aspects of Las Vegas' image were best left out there. He said, "It's a fact that guys who come to casinos like girls, but we don't have to worry about that, especially when the guys have money. People with money can find ladies for themselves." He wanted a place that would foster the image that we will do anything to make you happy, but it was important to maintain that special kind of distance that a great butler does. Don't get too close. The backdrop for overindulgence sometimes, but we never engage in it ourselves. Steve Wynn would continue to believe that Atlantic City was too regulated to succeed in, and in 1987 would sell the Golden Nugget Atlantic City to Bally Manufacturing for $440 million, and set his sights back on Vegas, taking everything that he had learned over the last decade into a new idea.
This is a totally integrated, balanced resort. It's a wonderful place to go. It also has a casino.
If your cat does this, don't ignore it. If your cat does this, try this. Coughing up hairballs?
Oh, mouse.
The rumor was that they would use that money on a mega hotel in Vegas with a British colonial theme. The land was purchased on the Strip for a super resort to rival Caesar's Palace, dubbed the Bombay Casino and Hotel. It was again set to feature luscious landscape pools, tropical gardens, and be unlike anything ever built in Vegas. By the 80s, Steve Wynn had become somewhat of a celebrity in Vegas, appearing in commercials himself with Frank Sinatra and many more famous celebrities for his Golden Nugget Hotel. He was diagnosed with retinitis pigmentosa and was slowly losing his vision, something that people said had made him even more driven, and he would never stop until he got his goal. During the 80s, he even made bids to purchase Hilton and MCA. Steve Wynn's idol was said to be Walt Disney, and he kept a letter signed by him in his office. He wanted each time to create a place that people would come and love, full of life, entertainment, and more. A place where he could be the center of it. An entertainment paradise that would break the ordinary course of disciplined daily life for many with a fantasy gambling world. A place that gave you a shot in the arm when you entered it. Steve Wynn had learned how to get money to finance his fantasy world, how to make himself the center of it, and how to make the place successful. It was time to bring all those things together with his next creation. In May 1987, plans for a $500 million casino hotel in the heart of the Las Vegas Strip was officially announced, along with the announcement they had signed entertainers Siegfried and Roy on a 5-year, $58 million contract for the new resort, calling it the largest entertainment resort in history. Built on 86 acres of land, the 3,300-room hotel will be the largest in the world, and construction was set to start in August, opening 2 summers from then. At the unveiling, Wynn praised the partnership between private individuals and the government, unlike what happened in New Jersey, which showed what happens when a government does not help with regulations. The name for the new resort had not yet been chosen, but the idea had evolved from the Bombay Club. For now, they were just going to call it the Golden Nugget, sharing the name with a downtown hotel. These early plans for the resort had grown larger than ever, and the British theme dropped. The hotel would be a Y-shaped hotel that would later become the staple. This design meant that nobody had to walk too far from the elevator once reaching their floor. A 31-story tower that would have a tropical setting, making the Vegas Strip even more spectacular. The land to build it was purchased from Howard Hughes Corporation for $50 million in cash, and the Castaways Hotel on the property was set to be torn down. He stated that the $500 million investment reflected his company's faith in Las Vegas, and that you don't spend $500 million on anything if you are not sure, except for a few nuclear power plants or Epcot.
I saw that line there. Futuristic community at Disney. You have to be very, very stupid. Cool.
Anything if you are not faith in Las Vegas.
You don't spend $500 million. Few nuclear plants in Epcot. Okay, cool. That's a great reference. Jordan.
Vegas, and that you don't spend $500 million on anything if you are not sure, except for a few nuclear power plants, or Epcot maybe.
Suppose that what you see with your eyes is not what your brain tells you should be there. We're in the harsh southern Nevada desert. Suppose you saw Polynesia, South Pacific. Wouldn't that make people say, could the inside of this place be as cool as the outside? And that would provoke them to go in, and that's how the volcano and the Mirage notion came.
Thinking of his island resort as an oasis in the middle of the desert, he was drawn to a name, the Mirage. The name The Mirage would not be chosen until over a year after the project was announced. Steve Wynn liked the name so much that he paid $500,000 to use it. He believed it fit the South Pacific theme and had to pay 2 motels in Vegas the money to change their name, so there would be no confusion on which the Mirage was.
The point. Fantasy becomes reality when the Mirage appears on the Las Vegas Strip.
Can I have a towel, Steve?
Has anyone actually made it to level 4 before? If you're slightly congested, use level 1.
Construction on the mega resort began in November 1987. The project was seen as a big risk, financed with junk bonds, as Wynn had learned working in Atlantic City. It was said to pay it off, they would need to bring in over $1 million of revenue a day. On opening in November 1989, a 60-foot volcano would erupt every 5 minutes. Lagoons stretched out over 4 acres. Sharks and stingrays would greet those checking in the 20,000-gallon tank, and everyone who came to the Mirage was dazzled. It was called an exaggeration, even by Vegas standards. A $630 million tropical fantasy that was a huge risk in the current market. The Mirage was designed by Joel Bergman, who had worked for Wynn since 1978 with the renovations of the Golden Nugget, along with a very close team of talented people, with Wynn helping the ideas and boosting the creativity. It was done over a 4-year period bit by bit, evolving over time to what it finally became. The centerpiece was said to be the 17,000 square foot atrium. To research, Wynn had visited Disney World, Disneyland, Opryland, and the Florida Botanical Gardens to get ideas. The water features alone were set to cost $30 million. Originally set to open on December 26th, it was moved a month earlier when Wynn secured the rights to a boxing match, and the resort opened in November 1989. The fight brought in $40 million of revenue in just 2 days, and he was now officially in league with the other resorts of one of the hosts of boxing in the city.
There's something electrifying about a good fight. First of all, everybody from every corner of society, from every economic strata, comes. You know, fights are the most democratic of all attractions. There isn't anything you could have that would invite a greater cross-section of people to come experience the new Mirage.
Like Disney, the employees were deemed to be the key, and would have name badges with their name and where they came from to spark conversations with guests. Training for the employees was given much more priority than other casinos had ever been. Steve Wynn often gave his employees stocks to make them feel like an owner of the resort and take greater pride in it. He was still extremely harsh on appearance and work ethic for those that worked for him. However, there are many stories of people loving their time in his employment. The Mirage instantly became an icon on the Strip. Everything about the resort was designed to enhance the customer's experience, rather than just filling it with as many gambling machines as possible. They believed that if a customer was happy, relaxed, and enjoying themselves, they would spend more anyway.
Well, there you have it. An overview and an insider's view of the exciting and magical world of the Mirage. If there's anything that my staff or I can do to make your stay more enjoyable, just let us know. After all, that's what we're here for.
Very good so far. Okay. I may have to take a few things from this video and run it through the project. I'll take that.
3 towers in a Y shape with white facades and gold windows.
I was just saying that beautiful place. My goodness, I was like, it's inspiring. I'm going to do something about this hotel. You were going to ask me something, good sir? Okay.
I was muted. Yes. So what is it that makes you admire it?
He was using the model for the Disney model of it seems like a lot of things kind of call back to how Disney ran its parks in little ways or another. I love the lobby. Oh my goodness, a big huge aquarium tank behind you at the lobby. Please do it. I mean, why now? Why do I want to add an aquarium tank to the Polynesian Tower now? Now.
Yeah, as they say, the lobby check-in, there's, I don't know if we got to that point of the video.
You missed it a few minutes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, but I saw it.
Yeah. It was before they mentioned that they opened it a month early for wrestling matches.
Yeah.
Yeah. To make at least some money back on the 100 million.
I think. So I think right now you are experiencing this at prime. But I think after that, when you look at the Hard Rock, that is gonna what they gutted the entire building. It's gonna make you like, why did they do that? Anyways,
I just know.
Anyways, if you're inspired, then my job is done.
Yes.
That's why.
I wish there was a way to add a aquarium behind the checking desk at the DVC Polynesian Bungalows Tower now. Don't you?
So an aquarium, that means exotic fish, or you mean sharks?
Exotic fish. He had stingrays.
Yeah. But you know what? The best you're gonna get is a poster board of Maui with the Wayfinder.
I know. And that's why I have to be CEO, or Brandon wants to be fine. But all three of us can.
Oh, but hey, we have not yet done. We have concepts. You and I, we have so many concepts from the. That was our very beginning projects. After Epcot, we did the Polynesian Tower, and we have many different concepts, and we haven't done a show on that yet. So maybe you can tweak your Polynesian Tower. And
I can tweak the Polynesian Tower, of course, but I have to be logical too. Like, how the blanking hell, capital H and other letters. How can I?
Remember when I said, when I said they could build this on International Drive, I mean, I can imagine it would be beautiful on International Drive, but
there is 2 spots on International Drive that is available, which I could provide a map because I'm the map.
He's the map.
Because I discovered a few empty plots along International Drive. One of them, I recall, is right near the mall on International Drive, far north end of International Drive. When you already have gone past Universal Park, by a mile.
I'm gonna remove this for 1 minute.
Now, who would develop a? What, you want me to bring up the map now? Here we go.
If there's a place you gotta go, I'm the one you need to know. I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map. If there's a place you gotta get, I can get you there, I bet. I'm the map. 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 I'm the map.
I'm the map.
What do you know? It switched from the map to the special spice song from Tiana's Bayou Adventure.
Why? Why?
See, special spice.
Oh. I guess I am. One of us is the special spice. Who wants to be here?
Yeah, we'll give Brian the special spice.
Oh. You know what? To be honest, I think you appreciate it.
I think Brian is. Yeah, he's the spice. He's the energy. There we go.
He is the spice lodge. Yes. A call back to the earliest days on this channel.
All right, so we continue.
We could, yes, we can.
An opening. Why is this here? Why was a 54-foot volcano surrounded by water on the strip that would shoot gas-fired flames 40 feet into the air?
Try not to be distracted by the hotel on the right. It is a futile request as Las Vegas' only active volcano begins to erupt.
Well, originally the volcano was just to be a waterfall and lake out the front of the resort. It was thought that this would be enough to entice people in. It wouldn't be until just a year from opening that that idea began to evolve. David Hersey, the Tony Award-winning Broadway light designer, who was hired to light the hotel's exterior, had an idea and took it to Wynn. They built a quarter-scale model, more than 10 feet high, on the south end of the property as a test. It taught them that this new idea would be an invitation to the hotel that nobody could ignore. The original scale test model remained at the resort with statues next to it, and it became a photo spot that many would take pictures in front of. The volcano was described as a free show every half an hour from dusk till 1 a.m. Wynn didn't like the gas smell it gave off, so they pumped a pina colada scent around the area. The scent, throughout the whole resort, would become iconic by itself.
See? It smells like pina colada.
Yeah, it's got inviting smells. Goodness, I love this.
The volcano was designed and built for one reason. The answer to that question, why, was that anyone who saw it would be wowed. And if this was outside the resort for free, then how cool must the inside be? And it drew people in. It often worked. And as testing began on the volcano before opening, people were lining the streets to see it erupt. The Mirage was now open and added a new dimension to the gambling city. Vegas would become more than just slot machines and casinos. It would become an entertainment paradise for people of all ages. Well, at least that was the idea. On the opening weekend, children had been banned from the premises. There were so many people in the resort that kids were getting knocked down and pushed out the way, and they had no way of keeping kids from the casino, so they banned anyone under 21 at the resort. At the time, it remained to be seen if Mirage would return to its family orientation. Many teens had come to see the white tigers and witness the volcano.
Separated from the frenzy of traffic and noise on the never-silent strip by only a narrow ribbon of sidewalk, 30 stories of white and gold towers rise above a tranquil Polynesian setting. The city that will be the ultimate resort of the 21st century is grand and ever-growing. The Mirage, a 3,000-room hotel with construction costs of well over $600 million, is a leader in a new epoch of competitive growth.
Within the resort itself, room rates went from $89 to $159 a night, which was seen as much higher than the average in Vegas for the time, though considered cheap for that kind of room compared to other cities. Each room featured tropical butterfly prints, gold plate, and red, blue, and green colors throughout. The hotel also includes 6 private villas with private pools, and the top 5 floors of the resort had 260 penthouse suites, some of the most lavish in the city. The front desk, as you arrived, featured a $1.2 million.
Did you say something?
Yeah, Vegas Vacation, and definitely filmed in that place because the room is where his son went to when he won his first win in Vegas. Like, oh, you're Mr. Big Shot. Come upstairs, Dr. Bellagio, and he bounces on the bed in the suite. And that was his suite right there. So,
No, I am. It's very rare that I'm gasping over something that I've never been to, but just seeing this angle here, you just wish it still existed.
Yeah, I don't know why. I know nothing lasts forever on the Las Vegas Strip, but
Just imagine Westcott. Westcott existed in the West Coast, and then they tore it down.
Right.
Well, maybe that'll be worse, but
Fish in the city. The front desk, as you arrived, featured a $1.2 million, 55-foot long, 20,000-gallon tropical fish tank that at times you could even see people dive in within. It was designed to
see, there's the
fish tank.
See the fish tank while you go to the check-in lobby.
Yeah, 20,000-gallon fish tank. Okay.
Times you could even see people dive in within. It was designed to get guests' attention as they were waiting in line to.
Whoa. Oh man.
What did you get an Imagineering? Did you get an Imagineering?
No, I'm already. It's the. I just want it so bad right now. I want it to be real. Like I can do it, but I don't know how I can do it because there's probably no space.
Oh, at the Polynesian Tower?
Yeah.
No space.
Yeah, because they freaking designed it so that I cannot put it in there. I mean, I have to put an engineering hat, and I'm thinking like, what the hell?
Well, you can always get rid of the restaurant and just put it.
I did eat in that restaurant to the that is in the back facing the lake. Say.
Oh yeah. Oh, did you sit outside? Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah. You saw the restaurant, which was to the
spectacular views of what's it called, the night parade.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Has really nice views of the night parade.
I think the
you just need to sit in the bar area outside.
Yeah, but actually don't take off the restaurant and the bar and the outside seating, because I think that's one of the best features of the resort.
Yeah, I want to see if I could put an aquarium along the interior wall then, though. And a restaurant. I don't know. In the middle there is kitchen doors, I recall. Or maybe it's bathrooms. It's doors.
They have
it sucks. I don't live in Orlando. All the things that I'm talking about makes me wish I was living in Orlando. And every single week, I guarantee you, I'll be walking around, taking pictures, just walking around and doing research, and come back home like, okay.
All right. So next time I go to the Poly, next time if I happen to be around there, then I'll go take extra pictures of the Poly Tower.
Roger video, like, I want an aquarium now. I want it now. Like,
I forgot what I wanted to say.
I don't care, but I want it now. But I'm a good egg. Moving on. Not to talk about fishes in hotel rooms, hotel lobbies.
Check in and make the lines feel shorter.
Oh, nice. Stunning.
The saltwater tank was home to 450 fish.
Yeah, you're right.
And make the lines feel shorter.
So imagine this is the Poly Tower.
I mean, it's got this angle looks like as themed as the lobby right now at the Polynesian. At this angle, you could just make it better with an aquarium tank behind the check-in desk.
Oh, wait, you talking about the original Polynesian lobby?
No, the current one at the Holiday Inn one that they built.
Yeah, but the check-in is so small. Wait, they don't even have a check-in, do they?
They do.
Why does it feel so tiny?
Ice are very tiny, though. Yeah, I know. I mean, you could even pass it out. It's so small.
Tank was home to 450 fish from 85 different species. The atrium area used a mix of real...
Oh, and then here, this is kind of like the atrium, but it's kind of like the Singapore airport or the Korean airport, like you mentioned.
Yeah, it does.
There you go. It has the best of everything. What's supposed to be the Yant Pavilion.
Yeah, and as we were just saying earlier, you said, Thornton, I fixed the Polynesian lobby to look like that, but we don't have the atrium, the ceiling there either.
Well, I think it's yeah.
We fixed it. I did add a waterfall eventually. So
And fake trees and plants to give a fantasy feel to every single person who came into the resort, and was built to set the tone of the journey ahead. Like most of the Mirage, it was a mix of previous Wynn experiences brought together, and the atrium was once an idea.
Why is this giving here the Polynesian?
because if you remember, he went to
It was
Disney World.
The atrium area used a mix of
right.
real and fake trees and plants to give a fantasy feel to every single person who came into the resort, and was built to set the tone of the journey ahead.
Yeah, so you basically saw the back in the day when it was still the waterfall and the vegetation.
Like most of the Mirage, it was a mix of previous Wynn experiences brought together, and the atrium was once an idea for a formerly cancelled project in Atlantic City. The casino itself was set to resemble an open-air Polynesian village, with separate roofs isolating different gambling areas, with 2,300 slot machines and 115 table games. It will be the first resort to use security cameras full-time at the table games. Gamblers on the slots have won a jackpot of $4.6 million and $1.1 million within hours of the hotel opening, something that was heavily promoted to bring people in to try their luck. On opening, the ballrooms at the back of the resort were not yet finished, but soon followed. A replica of a European street led to the French and Italian restaurants. Many of the restaurant crew had come over from the Golden Nugget downtown. All restaurants within the hotel shared a central kitchen, which was used to cut down on costs and make every single aspect of the resort more efficient. Over the years, the restaurants have seen many changes to different eateries, and even the addition of nightclubs.
This is the perfect pair for your iPhone, and it replaces 3 different chargers. So when I travel, I don't pack extra cables, I don't have to pack extra bricks. This covers my phone, my watch, and anything USB Type-C.
And there's the tigers and the dolphins at the Mirage. There's Siegfried and Roy. No topless, no nudie, none of that old 60s cockamamie. Family kind of show.
With boxing a big draw during the early years, the live entertainment was also special. The show, which was announced before the resort had a name, Siegfried and Roy, began performing in 1990 and became one of the resort's biggest successes in the early years. The show was estimated to cost $25 million to design and had a cast of 70. A ticket cost $60, and it became a staple of the resort. These tickets in the early years could only be purchased at the resort, an idea that was made so people had to come at least twice within the walls, and likely would again spend more. A white tiger exhibit was built within the resort to display the duo's tigers when not performing for free. Many famous singers and entertainers also would perform in this theater. The pools at the properties would not open until March 1990. The sprawling pool area was one of the most sought-after amenities at a Vegas resort for decades. It also included something that you would not expect. One aspect that Steve Wynn personally sought after was to include a dolphin habitat. Wynn was said to always have been fascinated with dolphins. When visiting a house bar in California, he and his wife went to SeaWorld in San Diego and saw the dolphins. Soon after, his wife saw him out in the backyard measuring to see if he could put a dolphin pool in the garden.
This guy literally went to Orlando, went to Disney World, went to the Polynesian, and then went to SeaWorld, and just like came back and says, you know what? I'm gonna make this the ultimate resort for all ages, for suitable for everyone.
Yeah, like everybody, we're gonna make it like that. Everybody wants to come here. You know, like
he was persuaded not to, but he insisted that one day he would build a tank to do it. The resort was home to 5 bottlenose dolphins and a 4-pool, 2.5 million gallon lagoon that was finally revealed after a 2-year effort to bring them to the resort after opposition from animal rights protesters. Wynn spent millions of dollars fighting and finding a way to display the dolphins at the resort. To get approved, they insisted it was an educational experience that didn't cost money and they wouldn't be swam with. They would also bus in school children to see the exhibit and to learn. He insisted that the Mirage would never allow wild-caught dolphins to be displayed, only those that were in capture and needed a home. He didn't mention anything though about breeding them, which they did. It worked though, and permission was granted. By 1994, more than 1 million people had visited the resort's dolphins, and dolphins became the symbol of the Mirage. The exhibit will be home for the dolphins from 1990 until 2022. 3 generations of dolphins called it home, and it did never display wild-caught dolphins. While originally free, a few months after opening, the resort began charging $5 to see them, with students admitted free. The resort was unable to fire fireworks for its boxing matches if the wind was blowing the way of the dolphins. Eventually, they of course let people swim with them. Further opening day attractions were planned, including the Jackson attraction. Before opening, Michael Jackson had been hanging out at the resort in one of the private villas, and often seen with Wynn in promotions. Jackson knew Siegfried and Roy, as they had designed some magic tricks for Jackson's stage tour, who had introduced him to Wynn. Announced in 1989 before the resort opened, the attraction would change over time. It was originally deemed as a 13,000 square foot entertainment experience with audio visuals and Michael Jackson memorabilia. Later, it would evolve into a mountain resembling Diamond Head Peak in Hawaii and a water attraction that would be set behind the resort. Wynn said that he hoped that by including it, it would attract more kids to the resort. It would never happen, though Jackson would continue to stay at the resort even during his allegations later in the 90s. Over the decades, the Mirage has been a staple in movies, TV shows, and special events. Many areas of the resort were closed.
I don't know about that. He says it's not as if he said it would attract. I was surprised he didn't say it would attract more people, more fans, more people. But the fact that he said it would attract more kids? What do you mean by that?
I don't know what it means about that, actually.
Off for the filming of Vegas Vacation, and it was one of the casinos robbed in Ocean's 11. At opening, it was called Las Vegas' first 21st century resort. 4 years in the making, the motto for the new resort was where fantasy becomes reality. Much of what would be inside the Mirage was kept a secret until opening day, with media not allowed in and all photos had to be held. It was the idea encompassment of everything that Steve Wynn had learned after moving to Vegas, and this was only the start of his success. Everyone at the time believed the project would fail, not able to pay its debts, and would be out of business as soon as it opened. It did not, and was a huge success, easily making more than $1 million per day. The Mirage was not only a financial success, but it would change Las Vegas forever.
Watch what eggs do to your cat's body. Wet food or dry food? It's the question I've heard from cat parents for more than 50 years, and the real answer almost always catches them off.
Mirage, of course, goes beyond that and creates an environment that's completely self-contained in terms of its statement and its theme. I think that's a good idea. I think it's more fun and exciting. It certainly is more of a fantasy world. I think that's good for Las Vegas, and we should see more of it. I suspect that we will.
It had been over 15 years since the last resort was constructed on the Strip, the MGM Grand in 1973. And this resort alone will create the biggest boom of construction in Vegas history. Within months of the Mirage being announced, other casinos announced their versions. The Excalibur from the operations of Circus Circus would be bigger. Pharaoh's Kingdom would eclipse that in size and include an 80-acre theme park, set to be the new largest hotel in the world. Sadly, this will never happen. The success of a new style of entertainment resort, though, would happen, and bigger and more elaborate casino resorts were created nearly yearly. The old was torn down, and the new shone. Junk bonds became a way for many places to fund projects, another thing that began with the Mirage. The core of the Mirage stayed the same over the years, but within a year, Wynn had borrowed $100 million more to expand it even further. Multiple major renovations and refurbishments would occur over the years. The new mega resorts that attempted to imitate it often surpassed it with more lavish spending than Las Vegas had ever seen, and the real start of family-friendly entertainment was beginning. that has become known as the Las Vegas of the 90s. The Mirage, though, didn't stay completely stuck in time. Changes did come. In 1996, the Secret Garden of Siegfried and Roy opened, showcasing different types of animals from the magician's show. Restaurants would often be updated or refreshed. The Siegfried and Roy show would perform at the hotel until 2003, when one of the performer's tigers would injure him during a performance. It drastically hurt the resort's performance, and the theater was removed and replaced with a new $100 million venue that would be home to a Cirque du Soleil show celebrating the Beatles. The first ever Vegas Cirque du Soleil show had been at the resort in a tent. This one would be a permanent show called Love that would become one of the most successful and beloved shows in Vegas history. After the Mirage's opening, tourism in Vegas increased 16%, one of the largest year-by-year increases in history of the city. In 2000, Wynn would be forced to sell Mirage Resorts to MGM Grand Inc., later renamed to MGM Mirage. Since opening the Mirage, he had built Treasure Island with its pirate stunt show and the Bellagio with its fountains, the now most expensive hotel in the world that would go on again to inspire further Vegas resorts. Each of his resorts were more expensive than the last, featuring a free outdoor attraction to bring people in. As well as his resorts, Steve Wynn also helped create and advocate many guest experience improvements throughout the city, including pedestrian bridges and Fremont Street. Mirage Resorts had even opened in partnership with Circus Circus, the Monte Carlo, in 1996, where another entertainment show was becoming a big hit. Magician Lance Burton's show was even rivaling Siegfried and Roy in popularity. Come on, you knew I had to get it in here somewhere.
That was really stupid.
After the $6.6 billion forced sale to MGM, Wynn formed a new company and began quickly working on the Wynn Resort. He would remain the CEO of Wynn Resort until he would resign, stepping down from his role, along with his role as the financing chairman of the Republican National Committee.
Wynn said he has become the focus of an avalanche of negative publicity. The Wall Street Journal first reported the allegations last month. Vladimir Duthier of our streaming network CBSN is here. Vlad, good morning.
Good morning. One day after that Wall Street Journal report came out, Wynn announced he was stepping down as the RNC finance chair. The report detailed Wynn's alleged decades-long pattern of sexual misconduct as the head of the casino empire he built.
From Wynn Resorts came a day after the Las Vegas Review-Journal admitted it held a story in 1998. Alleging Wynn pressured a server at one of his hotels into sex. Wynn allegedly told the woman it was because he wanted to experience sex with a grandmother.
His legacy that had always been skirting the border between controversy, only a few of which I have covered here, and creative genius, and a person that so many looked up to in the Vegas community, was about to experience his downfall.
It's quite a shift given that he's considered like the founder of modern Las Vegas.
He took a very small casino, the Golden Nugget, and turned it into a behemoth, and that's what we have now.
I'm still processing that line, wanting to have sex, experience sex with a grandmother. I don't even know what that means exactly.
Me neither.
While he has always denied the allegations and cut ties with the industry, settling with the Nevada Gaming Control Board, his legacy and trust from the people of Las Vegas would always remain tarnished, even though his name still hangs high on giant casinos on the Strip. Even 20 years after opening, the Mirage remained popular, with many people loving it after their many visits over the years. One of the most iconic, its volcano, still remained a must-see attraction and was loved by those who spent time there. The volcano was fully rebuilt in 2008 to make way for a $25 million upgrade and modernization, and this new version had been synced to music. Like most things in Las Vegas, however, nothing lasts forever. MGM Resorts CEO said that the Mirage had fallen pretty far down in the spectrum of how much capital they'd allocate to it in a given period of time in the future, so they took the decision to sell it. In December 2021, Hard Rock International agreed to purchase the Mirage from MGM Resorts for $1.075 billion. It was set to be rebranded and redesigned as Hard Rock Las Vegas. They plan to construct a giant guitar-shaped hotel tower on the property, replacing the Mirage's volcano. in that exact spot that was chosen in front of the hotel to place it further back from the street. Petitions began right away to try and save the volcano, yet failed. The volcano was deemed art, entertainment, and something everyone visiting Vegas would want to walk past and see, and many did not want it to be destroyed for a giant glowing guitar hotel. The iconic Mirage that changed Las Vegas forever closed on July 15, 2024. The fish had all been moved out. Cirque du Soleil closed after over a decade and a half, and 3,000 people were laid off, 137 who had been there at the resort since opening day. Closing ceremonies included the Vegas mayor and Steve Wynn's wife, Elaine Wynn. She said that it was what we do in Las Vegas. We reinvest, we refresh, and we keep Las Vegas as one of the most exciting cities in the world. The ceremony ended with one final eruption of the volcano. Steve Wynn did not attend. Work on its replacement began right away. One of the first tasks was to demolish the volcano. Now, it is completely gone. The resort's signage and statues were donated to the Las Vegas Neon Museum. Hard Rock Las Vegas is set to open in 2027. Very little will remain of the original Mirage, including its atrium.
That's a dismal way to end the show.
Almost done.
Does that mean that Las Vegas is becoming family-oriented? It's going to be a Disneyland-type resort?
I think it's always been a fantasy resort. It's always been a themed place. And it always has had, in order to be successful, tap the same kinds of energy that Disney did, which is to take people into the world of imagination, of fun, and fantasy. Disney does it for children of all ages. Las Vegas is concentrated on the adult population. But the message was similar, and the mission that the hotels try to accomplish was the same. We are broadening our appeal, I hope, here and in other places in Las Vegas. We're saying in our facilities, not so much that we want to make a kiddie park out of a casino hotel. What we are saying, though, is that if a family wants to go on vacation and experience a resort, that they can come to Las Vegas and come to the Mirage because it has something for everybody. And that the needs of the entire family have been taken into consideration in the planning and the operation of the place, which means that, you can have tigers and kids don't have to go through the casino to get to see tigers. And we've got entertainments for young people as well as adults. I like that idea. I think that's good business.
In 1989, the Mirage had changed the image Las Vegas projected to the rest of the world. Without it, who knows if any of the mega resorts, family entertainment, or even theme parks would have happened throughout the next decade. Over the decades, it became a place that wasn't too expensive, yet had that more luxury feel still, making everyone feel like Lucky Nick Papagiorgio. The Mirage wasn't the first to do family-friendly in Vegas. That could go to either Caesars or Circus. But this was a whole new level. The Mirage reinvigorated Las Vegas tourism, and everything that followed was made possible because of it. Steve Wynn wanted to make a fantasyland for adults and children, and with one resort, he had done that. His Mirage would change the whole strip, and more family-friendly attractions would follow. His legacy will be tarnished forever. The Mirage demonstrated the viability of large-scale entertainment resorts, leading to all of the iconic locations we know today. After 35 years, the Mirage is no more. You could say it was all a mirage. No, maybe not. Its impact on the city of Las Vegas can never be forgotten, changing the city from a neon-lit, seedy gambling town into an entertainment capital that still continues today.
Sorry.
Did you? Did you enjoy it? Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but sad ending.
It is. Let's see if I. I still don't know why they got rid of it. Because he had other resorts. Let's see. So.
I don't have any land available on it, but I don't have any land available on international right here. So. I just did discover there's an open plot of land over by the convention center. Just south of Lockheed Martin.
Yeah.
You walked on past that area not too long ago. It's right across the way from the Andretti indoor karting and games area. Which is also by the convention center. And the 90 acres of land that you also have purchased. The measurements here. I have it also linked to you. Okay. We have a quarter mile long of roadside footage. Actually, it's right behind. Ah, shoot, we were just at this hotel too. We're talking about this hotel too. Marriott? Right behind the Marriott. That's what it is. I got 34 acres. I got 42 3/4 of an acre. I'm just messing around here. I should be doing this on the universal map here. I got 45 3/4 of acreage right here. That I can discover to play on.
Oh, that's an interesting spot. That's an interesting location you came up with.
Well, you said you wanted it to be near International Drive, and this is...
Well, yeah, and it's this area here, it connects.
And this is interesting because we were just also talking about this hotel right here.
Yeah, that's the Hyatt Regency, right?
Yeah, the Hyatt Regency, yes. Yep, this is the Hyatt Regency.
But you said you saw it mentioned if it has a haunted story behind it, or else that was the wrong one.
Yeah. You were like, you were telling really goofy stories, and it was confusing it with a disaster that happened in Kansas City. Because I was like, oh, Fulton's telling goofy stories here. Because it freaked Braylon and I out. We were like concerned for your well-being. It's on one of Braylon's shows. Yeah, it was funny. And I just know that there was a haunted back. So here's the convention center over here. And here is, no wait, this is the convention center. Here. I guess this is also a convention too. Yeah, right beside the 90 acres that Universal had purchased, which is not on this map, it's on the other one that we have here. And I could fix that. Hold on. I can fix that. Universal Master Plan. What is that? This is where Epic University Walk is. Wow, ain't that amazing? Yes, amazing. Yes. Going to be like, what are you doing here? You're adding on to what's already being laid out for Universal over here? Yeah, sure. I mean, it's open for anybody.
Okay. So, good sir, every story needs a hero. So, are you the guy? Are you that guy?
I'm the hero. Not everyone needs capes.
Are you going to? So, since Mr. Steve Wynn has stepped down, are you the one that's gonna pick up the legacy and bring back the? Are you gonna bring back the atrium and bring back the? And the people mover and
Yes, I am.
And the beloved Mirage, but you're taking it to Orlando.
Won't you ask? Too
Would
bad
I?
Brain's not here because he's going to say, "Yes, I am," and I'm going to say, "Me as well."
I mean, it's not a time that I'm on international drive and I don't picture something Vegas. When I did a search,
I know I'm adding this to the Universal project, but in Universal Nebula resort.
Oh, really? Is that you came up with that Universal Nebula? What? Did you take Brian's fifth gate
Yes.
name and just made it a Universal Resort?
Yes.
Do we have images of that?
Yeah, where is that?
Nebula. Epic Universe Walk.
Did I already use that name for somewhere? I'm just double checking.
Nebula Sea Park.
Yeah,
Oh,
Nebula Sea Park. Yeah. Nebula Sea Park.
Ferry boat path.
Oh, yeah, the blue stuff here is the ferry boat path. Yes. Or the Seawalk Lake. It's all connected here. Which is supposedly mile 43 long. This parking garage. Doesn't look like they updated the area of here.
Oh my goodness.
Here is parking garages. And I guess I could fit like 100,000 cars here or more. Parking garage. This here is Lockheed Martin, which is 238 acres of land. And this place right here, it's been demolished.
Ooh.
You know about this area. This has been demolished. There's somebody's former timeshare resort. which I need to fix this because we are probably not going to demolish the Wawa gas station right there.
It's, as you can see here, the Mirage Orlando, an International Drive masterpiece.
Yeah, we built around the Wawa gas station right here.
Here's a conceptual image, folks.
Okay, what do we got here? What are we looking at?
The Mirage Orlando.
The Mirage Orlando. Did you just make that?
Yes. I told it.
Over by Icon Park. You just did tell it to build it over by Icon Park, didn't you?
No, all I did was say bring the Mirage back, but in Orlando on International Drive.
Oh man. You know what?
Here's an image. Now you can add in the plot, or you can add in the address where you want it.
Well, you placed it exactly where you wanted it to be, and it's like where we wanted it to be too, in a way. Because look, you got Icon Park right over there.
Yeah, except Icon Park is kind of turned.
Yeah, but you know that's what happens with the.
There's a coaster. I don't know. That's a new.
I've just
Universal
learned
coaster.
to accept that some little discrepancies and just like say, heck it. It's Icon Park. But the thing is, he said that was 100 acres of property. Is there something we can do without? What could we? What? Get the hotel. You got the volcano. Was there something you could cut?
Oh my gosh! Check this out.
Yeah. I'm hungry. I want it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's even better. To me, it's like it fits more at home than in Vegas.
Oh my god!
Brian's gonna have a fit. Well done. Well done.
Yep, and you.
This is why we're BFP Imagineering, folks. Okay. Where? No, I'm just. I wonder if you typed an address, then it would put it where you want it.
I don't think it would. That's me. Maybe way back when this was all new, he could, but you know, people complain and then
let's just see what it. Now, what do you think SeaWorld or Disney will be happy by this?
Huh?
You think SeaWorld? Oh, check this out. Here we go. This one I told it to put next to the Hyatt Regency, of course. That's not the accurate Hyatt Regency. It's way bigger than that. But Point Orlando is kind of accurate because I put Point Orlando to the side.
Yeah.
Right.
Was what is the address here? $9,200 Universal Boulevard is the address. That's what I got here. Okay, good sir. So see what you got on here.
Okay. Oh, did you send me something? Let's see.
Wait a minute. You did mention that it was over by that mall there. So it is located exactly where you wanted it to be. Great.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, the street is more. The
Because
street
you
like
said
curves, but
Point Mall there. Is Point Mall by the convention center?
yes.
Okay. I was just strolling along and like found it. Oh my gosh, BFP Mansion doing this. I love this. That's good. That's a good one.
Oh, look, it says the
So,
Mirage
so you were
400.
asking me about addresses. 9200 Universal Boulevard.
I was just curious if you put in an address or
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
saying. You put in the
Could it generate a picture based? Give me the address. I'll just
9200
Oh.
Universal Boulevard.
hold on. It's just
It's right over there where Andretti go-karts is.
you said 9200
Yep.
Universal Boulevard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. I didn't say to put it on the building, but oh, it's like an Epic Universe behind there.
What?
Oh, here. Oh, share the screen. All right, it gave you here. It gave this.
What we got here? Oh, well, that kind of. What's that link behind?
Yeah,
I
don't know.
see. I see. You got Isles of Adventure. Maybe
No, that says Epic.
it's Epic.
But it has a universal arch. Screw it, it's inaccurate.
You know what?
I don't know where the water area is from. Yeah. Why don't I ask it to put it beside the convention center?
Well, you want Point Plaza Avenue as an address instead, or I don't know, or did you want Convention Way as an address? Those are the roads that border that spot too.
Oh, I like this. I like this. Here's the Convention Way.
Oh, yeah. That's better. Yes. I just cannot get my freaking my AI to do something like that. It just wants to be stupid and not do it. Over here, it's 8955 Plaza Avenue as well.
Oh, I like
I
this.
Ferris wheels doing, but okay.
Very nice.
It looks nice.
That's very nice.
I don't know what the Ferris wheel is doing over there, but you know.
That's Icon Park.
And now you got other casinos in the background too. But you know, they will come.
Those are not casinos.
Oh, those are hotels. I think.
I think this version of the Mirage has 0 casino.
Yeah.
You can always put it by SeaWorld. Okay.
Do you want me to add something different this time? You want me to go somewhere else?
Look, I asked bring Vegas to International Drive. It says Vegas I Drive. This is crazy.
Yeah, hold on. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Okay.
Let me see. I just discovered 7-Eleven right behind the Disney's warehouse on International Drive. See what I can get here. I want to pull up a map. I went to another location. If you wanted to build it over by Disney this time. Or you want to pull up
Oh, I have an idea.
I got a Disney map now that I'm looking at. Okay, that's 38 if I wanted to do it like that. What is
Now imagine if, since the Mirage had Cirque du Soleil, imagine if you build it behind Cirque du Soleil at Disney Springs, next door to Pleasure Springs.
Say that again?
Since the Mirage, we know that the Mirage in Vegas had the Cirque du Soleil, why don't you build it behind Cirque du Soleil, where the bus loop is next to Pleasure Springs?
Okay, all right, I see. You want to pull up my map? What the hell is Mickey's Retreat? What the heck is Mickey's Retreat?
Where on your map? On your map?
Yeah, what is this? Mickey's Retreat basketball courts. Mickey's Retreat. Mickey's Retreat got pool and a pier. What the? This might be a timeshare. Sort of. What else would be? Okay, I'm on International Drive. We were up here. Okay, we were here.
So Brian can take a bridge walk from the Typhoon Lagoon straight to the Mirage.
And we went all the way down here. Look. The character warehouse. The character warehouse is in this complex, you know. Okay, if you know where. If you
At the outlet, which one? Oriental Premium Outlets?
Yep, right behind the premium outlets. Yes. And there is a 7-Eleven right here. Okay. And there's a plot of woods here and an open field of land right here. I got 71 acres. Or I can expand it and cover the rest of the acreage. So, for example, A9, A8. And voila, we got 101.5 acres. Just basically the same plot size of the Mirage in Vegas. Ta-da. There you go. And oh look, Downtown Disney's over here. You know, the Pleasure Springs. 10-minute drive. How about that?
Mickey's Retreat.
Yeah.
What is Mickey's Retreat?
I don't know. It's a timeshare place, I'm sure. Has to be a timeshare area. I mean, look, it's surrounded by a complex of homes or apartments.
Hey, Brian. Phil. You want to be mesmerized with another idea?
Sure. I mean, there's land over here by down here too.
Ta-da! Typhoon Lagoon Mirage expansion.
You know what? Make this happen. We are recording this, and Trailer is going to have to watch this now. He's going to be like, guys.
I like it says Typhoon Lagoon or it says Typhoon Lagoon or Orient Volcano Oasis. Brian's gonna be like, what did they do?
These guys are despicable.
They despicable. You're so despicable. You took Disney and Vegas.
You put the Mirage and Typhoon Lagoon, and what do you got? Despicableness. you. Press, you know what, Florentine? Press a button of applause for yourself, good sir. That is very good.
And yes, and I think this is more appropriate because remember when I said about putting it behind Cirque du Soleil at Disney Springs? Well, there's somebody else who might be upset at the volcano. Rainforest Cafe. Doesn't mean no. Okay.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I can find you the to get the job done. Hey, I just found some land over by Osceola Parkway and I-4. Boom. It's right beside Bonnet Creek. And look, it's Pop Century. It's just down the road from Disney. It did seem right.
No. I
Hold
think
back.
you cut off when you were showing me.
Yeah, I was wondering like, okay. Ta-da! Osceola Parkway is here, and you got I-4. And what's this over here? Oh, it's Bonnet Creek. And oh, look, it's Pop Century.
Or are we speaking animation century?
Yeah, Animation Century. Yeah, we came up with that. That's nice. Yes. What's this place over here? Well, that's big. You can access it from also to Epcot Drive. Yes, call it. You can access it from Epcot and Osceola Parkway. You can leave Hollywood Studios and access it over here.
All right, I am asking, where would you build the Mirage in Orlando?
I need
Let's see what answer.
Let me get the address here. And what is this address?
Okay.
It's just north of Gaylord Palms Resort and Convention Center. And across the road from the Enchanted Garden Resort. And Halston Road Gateway Apartments.
It says to truly capture legendary high-impact presence of the Mirage right in the heart of Orlando's primary entertainment and resort corridor, the ideal spot would be prime 54-acre parcel along International Drive. Placing it directly on iDrive provides several distinct advantages for massive multi-tiered resort and entertainment anchor. The epicenter of action, positioning it near major hubs like Icon Park, or anchoring high visibility stretch near convention and touristic district guarantees immediate foot traffic and skyline dominance.
Well, that's what we picked on first.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Space's 54-acre footprint allows for complete authentic layout required for a classic Vegas-style oasis, giving plenty breathing room for the iconic front feature volcano, expansive winding lagoon pools, multi-story glass atriums, and dual horseshoe hotel towers. Corridor synergy, placing it along iDrive bridges, the gap between Orlando's hierarchy and nightlife strips and world-class themed entertainment, making it an unmissable landmark for visitors traveling between the major theme park zones and the Orange County Convention Center. And so here is the image of where they picked.
Was there any other options? Like second options?
Let me ask.
Because the dress up by Disney or on the far bottom end of International Drive, which is over by the Gaylord Palm Resort, I could just say it's 19,000 International Drive. Southern I Drive, 535 Gateway.
All right, here's the answer.
Hold on. Let me double check here. What do they call the parkway here?
You got free options.
Okay, that's 585. What's 40? What's 40? Okay, so I know what it's at now. Where there is the Lake Boone Vista factory stores is where that iDrive is. But I chose as my second site to be the Gaylord Palms Resort area. Actually, just a little bit north of the 192 corridor. How far away is it? Which is just down the road from the Century Resorts and what's the address on that one?
Okay, gave me another image of the Typhoon Lagoon.
A mile north of there's a lot of empty land over here. International drives, I just didn't know it's actually connected all the way down to 192 down here.
Oh, or you know that area where we were discussing, you know the area where they tore down the big resort?
Yeah, but it's not big enough.
Oh, it's not big enough.
No. They did say what they were developing it into, right? They did have body.
Yes, they did. It's gonna be a hotel tower.
Yeah, well, that place is not too far away from the international drive that I showed you on my map just a little while ago. What is? Hey, dumb question for you. Was the Gaylord the Nickelodeon hotel before?
I think so.
So yeah, my location, my second location is just north of the Nickelodeon hotel. Okay. Yeah, what do I want to put this measurement to? A universal map or the Disney map? I've already added it, the 1 to the universal map. But this is over Disney. where there's a lot of empty land still.
Gotta visit back. Oh my gosh. You want to see the
What?
atrium? There's the atrium.
How come you can get everything working for you, but I can't? How come you can generate something so great? I just can't get mine to work that well. My goodness.
Stunning.
Yeah. I must be stupid all the time.
You think after this, Brian doesn't want to go to Volcano Bay anymore.
Where wants to go to?
Kidding.
Braylon's going to be on a mission.
Oh my gosh. 2 towers?
Why not?
This is the biggest atrium in the world.
Why not?
Why not? And it looks like you have the biggest UAU in the world too.
Yeah, it looks
Screwed.
like a luau with flames shooting out of the building, I guess.
Wait a minute, why does it seem like you have like a mini Typhoon Lagoon? Well, yeah, you gotta go all out because like you gotta knock Disney and SeaWorld sucks.
Yeah.
I wonder what's the description on this. Oh, wait a minute. It just mixed the concept art from Typhoon Lagoon. This is crap. Still cool though. Man.
Oh, why? It's weird to see flames shooting out of the luau building, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's,
And I was going to choose 19,000 International Drive. You know, but that is basically right. 120 acres. That's what I found. I found 111.
Oh my gosh. I just made the world's largest Mirage.
You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna get in.
Oh, look, you see Universal Aventura Hotel in the back.
You know what? Forget this. Screw this. Make a 125 acre.
Ooh.
I like it.
I like that atrium.
I like that atrium. That atrium right there is the hotel I want to build right behind Adventureland. People that keep on saying, "Oh, you're going to build a gateway hotel." We're building that one. Thank you.
I'll send you the prompt so you can modify it. Oops.
You know me, I just made one myself.
Oh, I want to see it.
But I didn't make no image, though. I want to pull up the map again. Hee hee. I'm gonna call it hee hee. Oh man, I love this. So, just to give you some context, this is the space for. This is the location of my Mirage, or it's the second pick. Epcot's here. Hollywood Studios is here. This is brings us up here. This is Osceola Parkway. This is International Drive. And this is 192. This is I-4. You got all of the major roads that everybody's going to be on. Now, I'm going to bring up the Google Gemini, but I haven't made no images yet, though. If you want to know what the address is, it is, I figured 19,000 International Drive. Yes, we are very far south. We are just a mile south from 192 south here. Bring up the concept I've not read it yet. Hello?
Hmm.
I got the window for you. Make the concept details of a 125-acre Mirage resort at 19,000 International Drive. Okay, as you saw on that map there. Vision bringing the legendary tropical luxury spirit of the classic Mirage brand into the heart of Orlando's booming tourism and convention corridor, blending high-end Polynesian escaped architecture with modern entertainment, master plan zoning, acreage distribution of 125 acres to maximize the footprint. We mapped out distinct, cohesive experimental zones connected via lush, climate-controlled botanical pathways and autonomous zero-emission. Oh, what is that supposed to mean? What's that? What's that supposed to mean, Florentine? Autonomous zero tram. What's that? A people mover? Because remember, the earliest concepts when it was just the Victoria Hotel in '81, had a people mover, but just jumping to conclusions, Zone 1, 35 acres, core resort and casino style amenities, even though we probably won't have casino. Maybe not. Flagship hotel towers, grand lobby featuring tropical indoor rainforests, high-end retail, and world-class dining. 30 acres is the Tropical Oasis Aquatic Park. Multi-tiered lagoons, white sand beaches, volcano landmark with nightly shows, and luxury resort pool complex. 25 acres is convention meeting and entertainment hub. 25 acres state-of-the-art flexible ballrooms, a 5,000-seat live performance theater, and corporate hosting lawns. Eco luxury villas and wellness sanctuary, 20 acres, secluded high-end private villas, holistic spa, meditation, gardens, and private water features. Back of house infrastructure and parking covers 15 acres, multi-level smart parking structures, logistics, employee facilities, and sustainable energy grids. Number 2, architectural thematic concept. The design motif, modern Polynesian architecture fused with sleek mid-century tropical minimalism. Think cascading waterfalls, soaring bamboo-scented glass atriums, and walls of living greenery. The icon landmark, a modernized eco-conscious, 100-foot volcano peak anchoring the property. 150-foot icon volcano peak. What that? That's a big volcano. Anyway, unlike older iterations, this volcano features integrated solar glass panels and hosts a state-of-the-art nightly water fire projection mapping spectacular visible from the upper floor rooms. The atrium experience stepping inside the main four-story glass lobby reveals a climate-controlled indoor rainforest complex with free roaming exotic birds, cascading streams, and orchid gardens, recreating the legendary sensory immersion of the original Mirage concept that you saw in the video earlier. 3 key resort components and amenities. Accommodations are 2,000 keys, the Twin Lagoon Towers, 1,800 rooms and suites, 2 carved 25-story towers oriented to give each room a view of either the pools and the Orlando skyline, or in this case, Disney from afar, see its fireworks going off of the night, as it's mentioned about nightly fireworks from the nearby theme parks. Features floor-to-ceiling windows and Balinese-inspired decor. The volcanic villas, 200 units, exclusive, ultra-private 1 to 2 bedroom standalone villas, nestled within a lush tropical foliage, complete with private plunge pools, dedicated butler service. That sounds fun. That was A, and now it's B, aquatic pool complex of, talking about number 3, of Polynesian tides, multiple interconnected lagoons, 0 entry sandy beach pools, hidden grottos, and private VIP cabanas equipped with personal plunge pools and digital concierge service. The Lazy River and Adventure Falls, a winding quarter-mile rapid river flowing through flux ancient ruins and lush tropical landscaping. And C, to add more to it, dining and nightlife, the Spice and Spirit District, Volcano Signature Restaurant, fine dining situated at the base of the central volcano. Nice. Offering cliffside views of nightly fire displays and fusion Polynesian menu. A bamboo lodge and tiki speakeasy, a upscale indoor-outdoor lodge featuring craft mixology, rum flights, and atmospheric live acoustic music. Global Food Hall, a vibrant day-to-night marketplace offering 12 distinct culinary stations ranging from fresh sushi to wood-fired artisan pizza. And D, meetings, events, entertainment, Mirage Arena, 5,000-seat live entertainment venue designed for resident headliners, corporate buyouts, more corporate meetings, whatever. And high-profile conventions. The convention center is 100,000 square feet and flexible meeting space, including a 4,000 square foot pillarless grand ballroom and outdoor long venues optimized for corporate galas looking to leverage its proximity to the Orange County Convention Center, which the convention center is far away from there. Well, it is down though, but it's taking like 20 minutes. Sustainability and smart infrastructure, net zero emissions. Net zero ambitions, integration and advanced building integrated photovoltaics on roof spaces and parts of the volcanic facade. Water conservation, a closed-loop greywater recycling system dedicated entirely to irrigating the 125 acres of dense native Floridian and tropical landscaping. Smart mobility, 100% electric resort fleet. An extensive AV supercharging hubs in the parking structure and shaded pedestrian pathways equipped with cooling misting station systems. And create. Is this what you do for yours, sir? Just say create image of resort.
Yeah, I just put make image or create images, or you can type give visuals.
Okay, I'll give visuals. Give visuals of what is the name of this? Of the Mirage Orlando. I hope it's good because Gemini hates me. Yes. See what I mean? Gemini hates me. Yours is a lot better, sir. Gemini just hates me.
Can you give me the same prompt? I want to see what it does on my end. So
everything sucks.
Oh, okay. Maybe because you. Okay, remove visuals and put image. Because sometimes visuals they're kind of different. Hold on. Make create concept image concept details. Make create concept detail of a 125 acre. Hold on. Let me put this in. Wait.
sucks. I'm serious.
Wait, okay, I'll go.
See what I mean? Gemini hates me. Like,
give me the prompt. Let me see what I get. What is the prompt up there? Type it.
You suck. I'm sorry to hear that. If there's something about the details or approach of the sort that you can't do anything right as usual. So I mean, Gemini just hates me. All technology hates me. You just saw it firsthand. He just hates me.
You want me to type 125 acre site?
Sure. Or just say that's 19,000 international drive. Build a big Mirage resort, you know.
Oh, sorry, it's the wrong thing. Is this fine?
I don't know. So yeah, you did it. Oh my
Make a
goodness.
Mirage resort.
So small. Why did it choose so small of acreage? Good grief. You know, it's all open over there.
I didn't type what? I didn't type acreage.
I was just kind of curious, like what it would choose, and like it chose 28 acres only. That's sad. I was just wondering if it could.
Okay, so you want me to?
No, let's. I don't know. See what it got. Okay. Okay. Yeah, already yours is a lot better than mine. Of course. Yeah, yours is a lot better.
Give me the same prompt you did. This. What is it? How many acreage?
125.
25.
Now you can create concept details of a 125-acre Mirage resort at 19,000 International Drive. What the heck? Oh, you just changed the imagery.
Oh, you want me? Oh no. Acreage.
So
make a new prompt. Right.
Yeah. Already by far, yours is a lot better than mine. I mean, mine would pretend to be like the Mirage, but it doesn't know how to generate anything correctly neither, as usual. Yeah. Okay.
Is that correct?
Yeah, I would have said for Mirage Resort, but then again, I don't think it really matters to it.
You said what? 4?
No, I said for, the word for, but no, it doesn't matter. It's already, you already got it. It understood. Pretty allegedly think. All right. Make image.
What?
Okay, now it's doing goofy stuff to you too, ain't it? That's even more goofier than mine. That's a freaking one-room hotel. Okay, well, okay, that third image is great. That's the private one, and that image there looks great. But I'll still tell you that so yours is still better than mine.
Except the entrance.
Except for the entrance. Yeah.
By the way,
I do like I do.
Well, that was our deep dive of the Mirage and
yeah.
And we're gonna miss the Mirage. That's why we have such inspiration to try to envision it elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This was very good. Well, thank you for the show today. I hope you all liked it.
Oh, is this here? Or would you want to talk about minerals?
Yeah, you wanted to. You talked about Mineral King and wanted to know something about it. Here we go.
One said it had Mickey's Magical TV World, and then it became Mickey's Starland Show. But like otherwise, it was the same. Then they renamed it again in 1995 to Mickey's Toyland, which like tuned.
What? I wouldn't be.
I get what they were doing. It feels like the exact example of like Mouse at One is like rolling her eyes. Anyway, all right, that's the story of Mickey's Birthday Land.
Okay, I'll just stay in Magic Kingdom. My other fact here is that the Country Bear Jamboree, the concept for that actually came from like a very, very unique place. So back in the day, Walt Disney ended up being involved in the Winter Olympic Games. And this like really inspired him around things like winter sports. We eventually got the Matterhorn, but like in general, he was very inspired by winter sports. And sort of at the same time, the National Forest Service was trying to build more like recreation areas. And so they decided to put a site called Mineral King up for bidding to see if any private companies wanted to come build basically like a ski resort in this area called Mineral King. It was supposed to be this like completely undeveloped, beautiful, I guess, ski slope area. I don't know. And Walt Disney.
You do know, you've done an entire deep dive on it.
Yeah, it was like in the Sequoia National Forest. It was like very remote. It was supposed to be very beautiful, amazing skiing. Walt Disney decided that he was going to submit a pitch for Walt Disney to build a ski resort there, but he didn't want it to be just another ski resort. He wanted this to be like a model community, similar to what he envisioned for Epcot. Like he wanted it to be a self-sustaining community where they would have, you know, all these different things that you needed to function on its own. It wouldn't just be skiing. It was going to be year round. And that's pretty much why he won the pitch, is because he had like such a broader vision than just a ski resort. And it was for that project that he developed the idea of a dinner show with singing bears, because like you were in the forest. The ski resort ultimately didn't go through. It hinged upon them building a highway to this like extremely remote area and
like massive environmental impacts.
Yeah, it had like massive impacts, and it would have been extremely expensive, and it just like never happened. And therefore that area has actually never been built on, and now is like a designated, you know, wildlife area. But it was that concept that inspired the idea for a singing bear dinner show, which is what ultimately gave us the Country Bear Jamboree, which is crazy to me because the Country Bear Jamboree is just like so iconic. Also,
all right, there you go.
And also
yes, one mentioned that too because that was really interesting.
On my recent episode
of When Phil Reacts as well on Friday.
Yes, and Phil has a watch and react to it.
Laughing Fridays.
Stay tuned because it has a lot of funny bits. This is what I was wondering from this post. And now you explain to me more about the.
Now you know what. Now you know more about what was going on there.
That's funny because when I watch Country Bear Jamboree, it does give skis. It does give for me. It does give like vibes of like you're up in the mountains, wilderness. It's very interesting. Who would have thought that that could have been a feature only in a ski resort or ski park?
Yeah. But now you know.
Now you know.
It was kind of like a precursor before Epcot. Yeah. Well, see you next time. Very late. Well, it's a good show.
vision forms behind the veil. On winds of wonder we set sail. The blueprint shimmers sharp and bright, igniting worlds of pure delight. A sky of unrevealed horizons, where imagination's sun is rising. A sky of unrevealed horizons, a whole new world for you and me.
Interesting, because everything that the song said, sun and horizons and a whole new world, that was what the Mirage was.
Mm-hmm. Yep.